Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.tv.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever you road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Nexa, I can stay
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is the Network News for Wednesday, April the 5th, 2023. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines, man charged with missing Canadian national's death faces the court. Court proceedings begin for Vincentian man charged in Guave killing. GBN's Beyond the Headlines program leads to missing child being found. Karaoke gears up for Maroon String Band Festival later this month. And in regional news, Guyana teen sentenced to 6 years in jail. In international news, Missouri tornado kills 5. In sports, Grenada begins active competition in Carifta Swim Championships tomorrow. Details right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. The RGPF has made a major breakthrough in the case of missing Canadian national Wayne Smart. Smart has been mysteriously missing since last December. A 33-year-old man from Griffin Lane in Grenville, St. Andrew has been implicated in Smart's death and made his first court appearance this morning. Nisha Paul starts tonight's newscast.
Slapped with a capital murder charge, Lydon Date made his first appearance in the matter before Chief Magistrate Teddy St. Louis at the St. George's No. 1 Magistrates Court. The unemployed murder suspect was arrested and charged following intensive police investigations into the disappearance of the now deceased man approximately 4 months ago. Last Friday, Date led police to an area on the beachfront in River-Sally, St. Patrick, where burnt remains believed to be human were discovered. The remains are believed to be the remains of Wayne Smart. Assistant Commissioner of Police responsible for crimes, Vannie Corwin, commented on the breakthrough in the case in an interview with reporters following Wednesday morning's arraignment of the murder suspect.
The fact that somebody on the soil in Grenada is missing for so long kind of raises some concerns. So we've never given up on this. And we got a unfortunate break in this case. I don't want to delve into what prompted that or where it came from. It led us to witnessing some videos. We pointed to a particular location which we visited. We recovered some items there that are now being considered for forensic examination. Even without the forensic evidence, though, we are hopeful that we do have the right suspect in custody.
ACP Kerwin was not in investigations that Smart's death was a contract killing. Can you confirm reports that this was a contract hit?
This will be delving into the evidential aspect of the matter. I do not want to try this case in the public domain. I would give the court an opportunity to hear the evidence. But what I can say is that there might be some sort of conspiracy. That's as far as I'm willing to go here. Whether or not it's contract killing, I don't want to delve into that aspect of it. That will come out in due time.
The murder suspect was not represented by legal counsel and appeared calm and composed as he was being escorted to and from the courthouse under heavy police presence. The matter has been adjourned to April 24th and deferred to the Satez Magistrates Court in the northern St. Patrick district, where Smart's killing is alleged to have occurred sometime between December 2022 and March of this year. Amnesia Paul.
Vincentian national Elton Andrew made his first court appearance at the St. George's Magistrates Court today. He was stopped with the charge of non-capital murder in the death of St. John's resident Jonathan Richards. Rena Pierre-Thomas was at the court today and filed this brief.
Elton Elliston Andrew, the Vincentian man accused of killing Guave resident 30-year-old Jonathan Richards, also known as Not Nice of River Lane, Guave, St. John, made his first court appearance at the St. George Magistrates Court on Wednesday morning. Andrew, who stood before Magistrate Teddy St. Louis, charged with non-capital murder and was unable to apply for bail as his case is an indictable one. ACP Vannie Cohen, in speaking to the media, says that he is confident they have a strong case to prosecute the accused.
Lucky for us, we were able to make an arrest and charge somebody for that incident. And as you witnessed this morning, that's the arraignment of the defendant in court. So going forward is the prosecution, and we are hopeful. We think our case is very strong. I cannot speak to the evidence of the matter as is expected, but I believe at the end of the day, when the dust is settled, we are more than hopeful that we will have a conviction in this matter.
The ranking officer says that they are very much concerned with illegal immigrants involved in criminal activities on the island.
People come and people go. The good thing about us is that if you come illegally and commit a crime, chances of getting out become a little bit slimmer, as we've seen here. Vincentian and our soil now being charged for murder. He came in however he come in, but he's not going out, has been accused now of committing a crime. So the question that you ask is how concerned are we? We are very concerned, as so all of the islands in the sub-region should be, because we don't have the kind of, we're not part of a continent, if you understand what I mean. We're an island nation, and so you can come from any angle. Many of the bays and creeks and inlets will let you into Grenada.
He says that the Royal Grenada Police Force has been working steadfastly to address the issue and will soon be equipped with the relevant tools to do so.
And in yet other court news, a St. Andrew man will know his fate on Thursday after pleading guilty to the offense of non-capital murder. His attorney is hopeful his mental capacity will play a role in the sentencing. Nisha Paul has been following that story.
Kelly Daniel was 27 years old when he was arrested and charged with the offense of non-capital murder. The charge was in connection with the death of 79-year-old Guyanese national John Merchant, who resided at Pearls St. Andrew for several years. In what was the first homicide recorded in 2022, the dismembered parts of Merchant's body were reportedly recovered floating in buckets in the nearby Dunfermline River. Attorney Jerry Edwin is providing legal counsel for Daniel. He noted that his client, who has a mental history, was evaluated by 2 psychiatrists ahead of sentencing, which was carded for Tuesday at the St. George's No. 1 High Court, but was deferred to Thursday.
Kelly explained that in a fit of anger, he committed the offense. There's a psychiatrist who said that Kelly had a bout of mental illness. That is, he had one episode when he lost his faculties. there's another psychiatrist who disagrees.
Edwin had previously argued that his client was unfit for trial based on his mental history.
I pleaded with the court for a hearing to determine whether Kelly was fit to plea. Well, my client said that he is fine. He wants to proceed with the sentence of the court. I've asked the judge, who was ready to sentence today, to allow me some additional time so I could prepare some more submissions. Yeah, I will focus on diminished capacity. And I agree with the psychiatrist, Dr. Burkhardt, that there was in that moment when the offense was committed a lack of capacity to discern certain aspects of what we might call normal life. So I want to look at some cases because I think that will assist the court.
The offense of non-capital murder carries a maximum penalty of life imprisonment. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
One missing child is one too many. And that's why it's said that it takes community to grow a child. And especially in times of distress, the public, our communities, provide the eyes and ears to help find missing children. And that was exactly the case in this missing child report, which was highlighted in Monday's Beyond the Headlines. Nisha Peters will tell us more.
We're appealing to members of the public. We still have one case that is outstanding, and we are praying that with the help of the public, by the grace of God, that we find that missing child soon.
That was Inspector Maureen John from the Special Victims Unit of the Royal Grenada Police Force. On Monday's Beyond the Headlines, she made an appeal to the public to assist in finding a missing child. Today, family members of the missing child of over a week is elated to have their loved one home. In conveying the message of the good news, Inspector John says that the teenager appears to be in good health and trusts that she will get the psychosocial and other necessary help that she may need. Inspector John, while on Beyond the Headlines, had indicated that there were difficulties in the case which made it difficult for them to divulge information. She noted in such cases they look to the public for assistance.
As with every case of a missing person, we need information. So as much information as we can garner, we do that from the person who is making the report, because usually that's how it comes in. So information is important, including information on where do you believe that person might have gone. Using that information, we're thankful for social media, which helps us in a big way. We're able to post information onto social media. In times before, it used to be just like the regular media platforms like the radio stations, etc. But now with social media, we're able to reach a bigger audience in a quicker space of time. So we're able to use these mediums to post information, we get assistance, we get information, we're able to act on that information to locate the person as quickly as possible.
The Special Victims Unit officer calls on the public to be more mindful of such situations when a report is made regarding missing children.
Instead of making a joke of it, or instead of cyberbullying, right? You know, instead of making that particular child feel as though, you know, they're the scourge of society because of their actions. And I like to say, if you don't know the story, then don't say anything, because you just might be hurting somebody more than they're already hurting.
Grenada lacks legislation that specifically addresses the issue of missing children. However, the country has legislation relating to child abandonment, kidnapping, child stealing, and prosecution of minors. Nisha Peters, GBN News.
This is news at 7. Coming up, the Sister Isle of Carriacou is gearing up for the return of the Maroon and String Band Festival. And this year, there's some changes on the way. We'll tell you more after these messages.
Everybody stepping out of the outside right now. Stepping out of the
Make the night go longer. Reach for the power roots. Reach for the long time.
home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Thinking
easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Island Style's annual Easter clearance sale is here, and boy, do we have some exciting deals for you. Massive savings on tiles to be had with discounts from 10 to 35% off on all tiles store-wide. Buy all we have in the low stock model and watch your discount skyrocket with a huge 50% off. Plus, get chip edge tiles for as low as $1. Yes, we're clearing out our old stock to bring in the new. And that's not all. The Easter Bunny has added extra savings on tubs, bathroom vanities, tile tools, and so much more. It won't get any better than this. Jump on these excellent deals and visit our Island Style showroom on Monroe Road in Grandans or call 439-TILE. That's 439-8453. Sale ends Holy Saturday. When you think tile, think Island Style.
Co-op Bank introduces e-payments, our new e-banking feature that allows you to make payments online hassle-free.
Log in securely with biometric technology. Make recurring payments easier with automated scheduling.
Save time by paying your bills online. Transfer money to accounts at other local and regional banks. Send wire transfers on the go to anywhere in the world. Or send money to friends or family using Buddy Payment. E-payments, the swift, simple, and secure way of transferring money.
Welcome home.
Angie, don't you know that you should not fly kites near electrical poles and wires? You should only fly it in open areas. If the kite gets stuck, it can cause power outages throughout the village.
Then I'll just pull it down, Johnny. Simple?
No. You shouldn't do that. You can get shocked. You should call Grenlec at 237 and they will come and help.
Alright.
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
With just $2, you can gift yourself with a chance to win the Lotto jackpot. Now, imagine winning the National Lotteries Authority jackpot of $60,000. Why pass upon this winning opportunity? Lotto, play and win a lot of money.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pockets every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
Transform your life with Arise's suite of loan products. Own your own vehicle, education, land, or home, and anchor your roots. Start living the life you deserve by applying for an Own Your Own loan at reduced interest rates. Simplify your life and consolidate all your debts by applying for a Simplify loan and open doors to new beginnings and explore more opportunities to shape your future. Call or send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987 or email us at loans@arisecu.com today to continue your journey towards financial freedom. Terms and conditions apply. Arise Credit Union. Your financial freedom. Your future.
Grenada after 10 years.
Hey, Grenada, this is Pastor Donnie McClurkin, and get this, I am coming to the land of spice.
The multi-award-winning Pastor Donnie McClurkin is back live at the Grenada National Stadium for one night of praise and worship, where your hearts will be lifted heavenward, joined by some of Grenada's finest gospel talent, Lexton Mitchell, Edson Mitchell, Ajabu, Spice Worship Ministries, Nicole Fletcher Newton and Company, Touch of Grace, and the PBC Choir. Tickets are on sale now, $50, and can be found at all major ticket outlets and at your local churches. Don't miss this unique experience with classic songs like Stand, We Fall Down, Caribbean Medley, Great Is Your Mercy, and many more. Friday, 7th April 2023 at 7 p.m.
Got my mind made up, and I won't turn back, because I want to see my Jesus someday.
Uncle Waggy, Uncle Waggy, Uncle Waggy. I can't wait for the Kids Easter Extravaganza.
Parents, get the kids ready for the most anticipated kids event in Grenada on Saturday, 8th April, Easter Saturday. Megaforce promotion, Easter Kids Extravaganza. Montrouge playing field, starting time 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. There'll be rides, slides, obstacle courses, rock climbing, bouncy castles, go-karts, and much, much more. Then from 6 p.m., we move stateside for special performances from the Carriacou Road Match 11-year-old Technical. Alongside Dax, also from Carriacou. Soca Sensations, TJ and Kayoni. Conception Dancers, New Dimension Kids on Pan, and many, many more thrilling performances. Admission, kids $5, adults only $10. This is an event no kid wanna miss. Easter Saturday.
Boy, no small fret, let me extend my apology.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Youth Minister Ron Redhead is encouraging the 400 young men in the latest cohort of the Empower program to use the training towards eliminating social ills. He addressed the participants at the recently hosted Empower quarterly meeting. Details in this report.
The one-year program was created to provide young men between the ages 18 to 35 with opportunities towards self-empowerment, holistic development, skills, certification, and employment. The 3.0 cohort of the program engaged 400 young men, including 25 inmates at His Majesty's Prison. Minister of State in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, Honorable Ron Redhead, in addressing the young men, shared his life story and encouraged those present to use the training as a stepping stone towards breaking the cycle of poverty and social ills.
You must tell yourself, don't let anybody take you for a ride. You have to get serious. Don't let people believe that they can judge you on the basis as how you are dressed. Don't let people try to judge and feel that you cannot do anything. So you must empower your mind before you empower yourself.
Participants engaged in the program will acquire life skills, direct skills, and core developmental training. Before they depart from the program, the young men were also lectured on men's health, a session facilitated by Dr. Francis Martin. Successful participants of the program will benefit from a grant fund to start up their own businesses. Some of the men shared their journey and plans for the grant fund.
I'm in the general technical construction field, and I am planning to extend my carpentry. Yes, I'm really good in the carpentry department, so I will take the phone and get more tools.
I'm looking to buy my tools
and start my business, or I work for somebody, and then when I see the way, I move out. Finishing the course which I'm under, excavator operator, and after that, then I would look to be employed maybe with either one of the companies, maybe gravel and concrete, or a construction company.
I live in going back, my plan was like to open my business, like do the same bartending because that's the course I do, mixed drink.
Plan is to be in a company or have my own business as a young man growing up. So in life to come, I could encourage young ones to join me. So I go teach them.
What area you pursued?
Plumbing.
An official graduation ceremony will be held in May to end the cycle of the program. The Empower program is fully funded by the government of Grenada with the aim of transforming lives, strengthening communities, and influencing change. For the Government Information Service, I am Eugenia Peters.
On the Sister Isles, excitement is brewing as the Karaoke Maroon and String Band Music Festival gets closer. Organizers say the stage is set for an exciting event. Mina Pierre-Thomas has been following preparations.
Plans are well on the way for the celebration that surrounds Carriacou's rich African roots, the Carriacou Maroon and String Band Music Festival. The festivities kick off on Friday, April 28th, and this year the Maroon Village is being reintroduced as part of the 3 days of cultural activities. Andy Matheson is the coordinator at the Cultural Secretariat on the Sister Isle.
The plans are going good so far. The committee have met. I'm coordinating, working with the committee to ensure that things are in place. And we have met a couple of times to ensure that the plans we are putting in place is going to be executed properly. One of our major challenges initially is that we want to revive a village maroon. And we thought about the Bialo Big Pond Maroon, which was one of what we understand, one of the biggest maroon in Carriacou over the years. But since the incident with the last maroon there, we thought it was wise to go to the village and talk to the villagers and get their feedback of how they feel having the maroon back. And we did that, and the overwhelming response is positive. So the maroon, the Friday, would be a village maroon at Bialo Big Pond. The Bel Air Park is in a state of disrepair, so we had some major repairs has to be done there. And the time remaining between now and the festival, it wouldn't be sufficient time to do the work that's necessary. And added to that, the Bel Air Road, which is the main road to the area, is recently gone under construction by the Ministry of Carriacou and Pitmanica Fields. So that will hinder traffic into and out of Bel Air for that area.
Matheson says the Maroon Village will be held on the first day of the event. He highlighted other activities planned for the festival.
We're going to expect the traditional maroon, where from the morning to wet the ground, the shell blow, libation to, let's say, call on the ancestors, then the lighting of the fires, wetting the stones, putting the pot on the fire and cooking the food. At the end of the cooked food, they'll be sharing the food to everybody is welcome to participate in sharing of the food. So that will happen from about 3:30 food we start sharing to about, well, till it's all over. And at the end of that, we're going to have a Masanto Flambeau parade into the area, the Big Pond area. They will have the drumming and the official ceremony to open the Carriacou Maroon 2023 festival. So we're going to have the event here this Saturday night at the Botanical Gardens. We're going to have a number of local, I would say regional, cultural groups and bands. We have featuring that night the band Solid from Grenada and Sabrina Francis, with a number of other local bands and cultural groups, the Shakespeare Mars, the Big Drum, Tivoli Drummers, Conception Dancers, and a lot of other groups and individuals who participate in that day to ensure to showcase the culture of Carriacou.
This year, Hillsborough will serve as the venue for Saturday's activities, split between Hillsborough Square and the Botanical Gardens. Paradise Beach will host the third and final day of the festival, Family Day. It will feature string band performance, children events, and swimming races.
Well, this Saturday, we have two events on this Saturday. The first event in the morning is Strings in the City, and Strings in the City has become a flagship event of the Carriacou Maroon, where you have strings downtown Hillsborough, where persons can come, participate, enjoy the string music. But this year we're also incorporating part of our traditional culture to see how the string ties into the other aspects of our culture. So we have a traditional meeting up where the kick and flag dancing. Our friends from Pitmatica will be joining us, and our friends from the other southern side will be joining us to ensure that this tradition of Carriacou is showcased, and it is showcased with the strings. And after that, we have a surprise group, a string group will be playing to entertain us for most of the morning into the early afternoon.
The coordinator is encouraging everyone to come out and support the event, which could not be hosted for 2 years as a result of COVID-19. For GBN News, I am Rena Pet Thomas reporting.
Cadets have been getting hands-on experience in agriculture, and tonight's ISAW reporter captured the youngsters in action as they celebrate Cadet Week.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by ClearVision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. ClearVision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ClearVision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Highlighted in tonight's ISAW are cadets of the Grenada Cadet Corps as part of their Cadets Week. The beginning of Cadets Week started with cadets from the 3 zones, A, B, and C, out at different churches. Zones A, B, and C will be having a week of different activities from the 2nd to the 8th of April. Captured here are some Zone C cadets as they began 2 days of community service on Monday. They teamed up with the Ministry of Forestry, collecting seedlings to be planted in different locations in Grenada. A cadet is an officer trainee or candidate. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Still ahead, government is set to roll out its WASH project, plus a Carriacou school is gifted a new library. We'll tell you more on the other side of the break.
On Saturday, April 15th, the National Stadium will rock.
I'm not going to a circus, I'm not going to a fair.
As Q West, Spectrum, and Starboys present Digicel Reggae Fest, the big show. Featuring for the first time in Grenada, Shabba Ranks.
Come around, reggae people's darling now. I know me roots and culture.
Coffee.
Coffee come in like a rapture, and everybody get captured.
Romaine Virgo. Morgan, Marcia Griffiths,
I shall sing as long as
Grenada's own Tamara Songbird, Akeem, and a special international guest. Tier 1 tickets are $120. Limited VIP $500. Includes reserved parking, a variety of food offerings, and premium drinks. Tickets available at box offices island-wide or online at gotofet.com. Digicel Reggae Fest, Saturday, April 15th, National Cricket Stadium. Sponsored by Digicel, the bigger, better network.
Jesus began to teach that the Son of Man must suffer many things, and be rejected by the chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and after 3 days rise again.
Whoever will come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me.
Be a disciple of Jesus. Deny yourself, especially during these days of Lent. To reach the joys of Easter, embrace the cross.
it's all about the glam with stylish new frames from Quartz Optical. Shop today for up to 50% off and pay nothing for 30 days. Book now at www.quartzoptical.com. Get the look you want at the price you need. Plus, at Quartz Optical, our eye exams are always free. So what are you waiting for? Come down and get glam. With up to 50% off selected frames. Quartz Optical. Value you can't see.
customers and experts have tested Dormer's high-impact windows and realized just how durable they are. Forget burglar proofing. Get 20 years warranty on frames, sea blast resistance, no rust or corrosion, and value for your money. Visit Caribbean Shutters, Windows and Doors for Dormer's quality UPVC solutions.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
So it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Do you know, when you play the games of the National Lotteries Authority, you are supporting sports, culture, and nation building in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit-Martinique?
Hi, I am Junior Murray, cricket coach, sports enthusiast, and a former West Indies cricketer. I endorse the games of the NLA 100%. For the past 40 years, the NLA has been funding many sporting activities, including competition for schools and clubs, and for athletes to participate in overseas tournaments such as the Carifta Games and the regional cricket tournaments. For those reasons, I play the game of the NLA. Even if I do not win, I know Grenada always wins.
Yes, when you play all the games, the NLA in turn supports sports, culture, and nation-building activities throughout the Tri-Island state.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Welcome back to Network News. The principal, staff, and students of the Dover Government School in Carriacou are the recipients of a new library. The library was made possible through a partnership between Grenada Schools, Inc. and the Grenada Electricity Services Limited, otherwise known as GRENLEC. Through GRENLEC's Community Partnership Initiative, GSI received $170,000 to assist with the construction of a 625-square-foot library and an upgraded septic system. Nisha Peters will tell us more.
This is GSI 3rd Primary School Library in Carriacou. The newly built library was officially handed over on Thursday. The library includes customized furniture for young readers and the provision of 1,132 new books of various reading levels. Honorable Tevin Andrews, the Minister for Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs, applauded GSI's library development initiative and challenged students to utilize the library to its full capacity by reading more.
As teachers, as parents, we have a responsibility as well to lead by example, by showing our children and our students that we too are interested in reading, so that other corporate organizations, groups can come to Carriacou and Petite Martinique and would want to sponsor more libraries.
Christine MacDonald, principal of Dover Government School, says that a library is a valuable resource.
Our students at Dover Government School is now privileged to have a designated, comfortable area with assistance from a librarian where they can come to read and research to find necessary information on homework and projects. With our library, we will reactivate our reading club and the timetable where each grade will visit the library and students will select books suitable for the reading level.
Prudence Greenidge, GRENLEC's corporate communications manager, said the work they do on the GRENLEC's Community Partnership Initiative is as equally important as providing electricity. She encouraged each student to embrace the gift of the library, which represents the gift of reading.
Creates imagination, allows your imagination to roam. When you read a book, you transport yourself into that world. And when you do that, so many things become possible. In fact, with imagination, almost anything is possible. And for me and for GRENLEC, that means a future that is filled with endless things that you can imagine.
Building the school library at the Dover Government School is part of a greater mission of GSI, whose top priority is to ensure that there are functioning libraries in all public primary schools in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. To date, GND Schools, Inc. has upgraded 28 primary schools, including 3 in Carriacou. In addition, GSI has also delivered training in library management to school staff and Ministry of Education personnel in all schools where libraries are upgraded. GND Schools, Inc. is a non-profit organization collaborating with the Ministry of Education to strengthen early literacy. Nisha Peters, GBN News.
The Ministry of Mobilization will soon be launching its Water Access Sanitation in Homes, or the WASH project. The Nation Building Initiative aims to place proper toilets and clean water facilities in vulnerable homes. According to Andy Williams, Minister for Mobilization, the project encapsulates the main reason for the Nation Building program and shows the true impact of giving.
The WASH program is an initiative to ensure that every household in the country has access to clean water and adequate sanitation facilities by 2027. This ambitious project is being executed through the efforts of the people of Grenada, with facilitation support from the Nation Builders program. We are looking to officially launch the program in May.
Government statistics show that hundreds of homes across the island are still without proper bathroom and clean water facilities. Minister Williams is encouraging other social partners to help in this regard.
In Grenada, we have approximately 1,398 households with no access to toilet facilities. We also have approximately 3,500 persons have no running water in their homes. Also, we have 8,715 persons today that uses pit latrines. And this program plans to address that. And we are encouraging social partners to get involved, because at the end of the day, the government cannot do everything. And we want people on the outside to come in and get involved as a community-based projects and so that at the end of the day, we can all contribute towards building Grenada.
And stay with us. When we return, we'll take a look at what's been happening around the globe, and we'll jump into the world of sports.
WeatherGuard Pro. For every project, there's only one Pro.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Shop at Southern Electrical for all your security camera needs. We offer a wide variety of cameras ranging from solar cameras with or without lights, 4G cameras, Wi-Fi and PoE kits, 4th channel, 8 channels, 16 channels, replacement cameras for PoE, standalone Wi-Fi cameras, wall lamp or bulb, floodlights with cameras, watch cameras, pen cameras, and much more. We are located at Dusty Highway in Brana and St. George. Southern Electrical, best value, expert advice, quality product. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook today.
Do you know, when you play the games of the National Lotteries Authority, you are supporting sports, culture, and nation building in Grenada, Carriacou, and Pitimaknik?
Hi, I am Junior Murray, cricket coach, sports enthusiast, and a former West Indies cricketer. I endorse the games of the NLA 100%. For the past 40 years, the NLA has been funding many sporting activities, including competition for schools and clubs, and for athletes to participate in overseas tournaments such as the Carifta Games and the regional cricket tournaments. For those reasons, I play the game of the NLA. Even if I do not win, I know Grenada always wins.
Yes, when you play all the games, the NLA in turn supports sports, culture, and nation-building activities throughout the Tri-Island state.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Uncle Waggy, Uncle Waggy, Uncle Waggy. I can't
can't wait for the Kids Easter Extravaganza.
Parents, get the kids ready for the most anticipated kids event in Grenada on Saturday, 8th April, Easter Saturday. Megaforce promotion, Easter Kids Extravaganza. Montrouge playing field, starting time 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. There'll be rides, slides, obstacle courses, rock climbing, bouncy castles, go-karts, and much, much more. Then from 6 p.m., we move stateside for special performances from the Carriacou Road Match 11-year-old Technical. Alongside Dax, also from Carriacou. Soca Sensations, TJ and Kayoni. Conception Dancers, New Dimension Kids on Pan, and many, many more thrilling performances. Admission, kids $5, adults only $10. This is an event no kid wanna miss. Easter Saturday.
Going no small fret, let me extend my apology.
Here is a little known fact. There is only one place in Grenada that you can get an MRI scan done. That place is Stasia Imaging Center. Yes, Grenada, that's the truth. Other centers could offer you other scans, but Stasia Imaging provides an authentic MRI scan. We operate at Grenville and the Carnage. We provide the widest range of laboratory tests and services. CT scans, x-rays, mammograms, ultrasounds, and a host of other services. We are fully staffed by a team of family doctors and specialists. Call us today at 444-7679 or 440-1500 or visit any of our locations. Stasia Imaging, from seeing the doctor to getting lab tests, scans, and pharmacy services. We are here to take care of you.
And good evening, sporting fans. We have national teams traveling all around the region representing us. Let's start off with our CRIFTA team. Grenada's CRIFTA team is expected to leave the island tomorrow for the upcoming championship in the Bahamas, and the 30 members were presented with their team kits yesterday. The CRIFTA Games will see competition among 27 Caribbean countries, each of which will present the best two in each event, in most cases.
Well, I'm not really afraid. I'm gonna do my best, and if I didn't do my best, next year I have to come back, train hard, put in more work, and go there again and show them what I could do. So in the 400 meter, out of 10, I'm like 10. 200 again, out of 10. I'm really hungry. I'm really ready to go out there and do my thing.
Last year, CRIFTA, I was under 17. This year, CRIFTA, I moved up under 20. My personal best last year was 62.80, and this year with the 800 gram javelin, I have a PB of 64.85. My mindset right now is just to go out there and get another gold medal and just do my best.
Well, I'm confident enough that I will do my best in CRIFTA. I'm confident that I can pull off a medal in CRIFTA. So going towards the game is just bare focus and just relaxation going towards the game.
I know I'm making for CRIFTA, so I'll be going out there and doing my best. If I don't get a medal, once I clock at 11:08, I'll be proud of myself.
So training on a whole has been hard, always been hard. So I try my best to, execute the workout so that I could get the best of myself to go out and put everything on show.
Yes, I improved. Well, last year I've been throwing 30
35, 6 and improved to 30 or 40, I should say, actually. So yes, I improved.
Well, it's my first character ever, but I take part in like Nakatan games for Grenada already in El Salvador, and I've placed fourth in the region. So like my first character, I expect in the 1 and 2 personal best, and I would like to get goals for my country and do my best so like I can make a name out there. So like when I graduate next year, if anybody is looking for me like in university and thing, they can say this is a boy had blessing character, I would take him.
CRIFTA is the second most competitive junior games after the World Junior Games. The event is scheduled for April 7th to 10th, 2023 in Nassau, Bahamas at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. The Windward Under-15 squad will be looking to make it 2 out of 2 as they suit up against Trinidad tomorrow in the regional 50 overs competition. The junior Windward squad completed a 99 runs victory over the Leeward Islands in their opener on Tuesday. Their third round clash will be against Guyana on Saturday. The Rising Stars Under-15s Championship signal the first age group tournament for junior male cricketers this year.
The Windwards did defeat the Windwards defeated the Leewards, and the highlight of that game was a 130 not out by Fontaine from Dominica. So we're quite excited. We have our manager Johnson Richardson. He's the manager of that team. We have Devon Smith as one of the assistant coaches or one of the coaches for that team. And we have Calvin Bartholomew, who got 1 wicket for 9 runs yesterday. So we're very excited about the youngsters as well. We think we can do very, very well. This tournament was played in Grenada last year, and it was impacted by the inclement weather, and the Windwards didn't have a good run out, but we believe that we've done a lot. We had the guys in Antigua for a week before the tournament. It cost a lot of money, but we believe that the investment is worth it when it comes to the youth.
Meanwhile, plans are already afoot for the Dream 11 Spy-Style T10 Championship. The tournament is now into its 3rd year, running from April 25th to May 9th. President of the Grenada Cricket Association, Dwayne Grill, says the tournament is expected to generate significant interest.
Of course, this is our 3rd year having this tournament. The first 2 tournaments were successful, but we did play under strict COVID conditions in most cases. So this year, we expect that the 6 teams will, really get out there and demonstrate what they have. We have a number of exciting players participating in that tournament. We have, apart from Andre Fletcher, we have Johnson Charles. Johnson Charles just scored the fastest T20 100 by West Indian. So we're very excited to have him here for that tournament. And the usual leading Grenada players will be on show. The likes of the Ryan John, Devon Smith, Roland Cato, Darrell Cyrus, Johan Jeremiah, and the list goes on. And we're very excited about that particular tournament, which
Meanwhile, Grenada's national swim team will make their first splash of the championship beginning tomorrow morning. They're in Curacao attending the 36th Annual Swimming Championship. The national team includes swimmers Tilly Collymore, Sarah Dowden, and Anika Otway of the 15 to 17 age group, Kristen Gresham, Zia Olivier, and Maggie Watson of the 11 to 12 age group. Malin Patterson is in the 13 to 14 group, and Jacob Collymore and Jaziel Francis, who are in the 11 to 12 age group, comprise the males. The team is coached by Coach Gerson Escobar, and the team managers will be Mr. Nigel Gresham and Mrs. Ruth Collymore. U.S.-based Gabrielle Hyson of the 15 to 17 age group is also on the team. We wish them all well. And that's what's been happening in the world of sports. now for a look at what's been happening around the globe today. We'll start in the region, more specifically in Guyana, where an 18-year-old individual who pleaded guilty to 8 counts of armed robbery has been sentenced to 6 years in prison by senior magistrate Sunil Scarce in the Diamond Grove Magistrates Court.
Joshua Scott, a construction worker of Beefield, Sophia, appeared before Magistrate Sunil Scarce at the Diamond Grove Magistrates Court, where he was charged for the offense of robbery under arms, contrary to Section 222C of the Criminal Law Offences Act, Chapter 801. Scott pleaded guilty to all charges and was sentenced to 6 years behind bars. Scott was arrested on March 29, 2023, after carrying out a series of armed robberies. The magistrate, after considering the serious nature and prevalence of the offense, imposed a custodial sentence on the 18-year-old. Meanwhile, before a city magistrate, a 19-year was charged with robbery and remanded to prison. Omar Anderson of Sophia appeared before Principal Magistrate Charlotte Isaacs Marcus at the Georgetown Magistrates Court. He denied the allegation, which stated that on March 31, 2023, at Lombard Street, while being in company of others, he robbed Joel Jardine of one Samsung Galaxy phone worth $32,000, a wallet valued $1,000, and $20,000 cash. Facts presented by the court prosecutor stated that on the day of the incident, the victim was walking along Lombard Street when he was approached by Anderson and others who robbed him of his personal belongings. Following the robbery, the victim reported the matter to the police. Following an investigation, an identification parade was conducted, and the victim was able to positively identify Anderson as the person who robbed him. The victim's cell phone was also found in Anderson's possession. Based on the facts presented in the courtroom, Magistrate Marcus remanded Anderson to prison until April 17, 2023 for report and statement.
And we'll stay in Guyana, where the country is marking Occupational Safety and Health Month. The Shadow Minister of Labor, Coretta McDonald, strongly criticizes the Labor Ministry for neglecting to implement safety protocols in workplaces, especially mining sites, to prevent fatalities and mishaps.
Against the backdrop of the current observance of Occupational Safety and Health Month, Opposition Minister of Labour, Coretta McDonald, is criticizing the Labour Ministry for allegedly failing to up the ante in enforcing safety protocols at workplaces.
You talk about employing so many labour officers, but yet we are having lots and lots of injuries on the job in industrial sites and deaths. And there seems to be nothing that is being done. You don't hear about these reports when the investigations are conducted. You don't see these reports being published.
McDonald claims that OSH officers rarely inspect workplaces or ensure health and safety guidelines are in place and are being followed.
Who does the kind of checking from Ministry of Labour? What are the reports that you submit? What are the actions that you take in terms of follow-up actions to ensure, and we're taking it for granted that reports were submitted and officials were spoken to from this company. What was the follow-up action that was done? You don't hear anything about these things.
McDonald accused the subject ministry of turning a blind eye to OSH enforcement, which he opined result in the frequent recurrences of industrial accidents and deaths, especially in the mining sector. She referenced the recent mining fatality at Bosai mining site in London.
We continue to have industrial accidents and deaths and all kinds of things, and then in the long run, you know what happens? Family suffers in the long run, because here it is, this young man was supposed to be off this year. He's now dead. His family, his wife is without a husband. Children are without a father. Who replaces that?
The Shadow Minister concluded that stringent policies and actions should be taken and called on the Labour Ministry to act more responsibly. Meanwhile, Subject Minister Joseph Hamilton, in a statement to commemorate OSH Month, noted that while workplace fatalities continue to be of grave concern to his ministry, there has been a continued decline of the number of workplace fatalities this year when compared with previous years. He claimed that 2021 recorded a 16% decline. Is being observed under the theme, a safe and healthy working environment is a fundamental principle and right at work.
And now going to the U.S. Authorities have said that at least 5 people died after a tornado ripped through southeast Missouri overnight. Search and rescue efforts are continuing after the tornado touched down just before 10 o'clock GMT in Bollinger County. Residents who emerged early on Wednesday morning to survey the damage found trees toppled on cars and roofs ripped from homes. Millions of Americans are still under a tornado watch throughout Wednesday. National Weather Service NWS officials on the ground said that preliminary reports indicate that the tornado was an EF2 on the enhanced Fujita scale. Estimated peak winds reached 130 miles per hour, the NWS says. And that's what's been happening around the world today. And now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Man charged with missing Canadian national's death faces the court. Court proceedings begin for Vincentian man charged in Guav killing. GBN's Beyond the Headlines program leads to missing child being found. And Carriacou gears up for Maroon String Band Festival later this month. In the region, Guyana teen sentenced to 6 years in jail, while in international news, Missouri tornado kills 5 people. In sports, Grenada begins active competition in Crifta Swim Championship tomorrow. If you missed any part of this newscast, there will be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake. Thank you for joining us. Good night.